Hello, this is Dr. Stanley Lang, and welcome to this presentation. This is a brief follow-up on low glycemic eating, especially as it pertains to diabetes. I wanted to give you a little bit of insight about one of the biggest pitfalls that people have when they're attempting to follow a low glycemic diet. So low glycemic means that you're eating in a way that causes the blood sugar to rise very slowly rather than high glycemic, where it rises very rapidly after a meal. And so one of the things that I teach patients who want to correct their health problems is to eat in a low glycemic way. And particularly for diabetics, it's absolutely crucial if they want to learn how to reverse their diabetes. So I saw a patient earlier this week that had been successfully controlling his diabetes for the last 6 months or so. He'd reached normal levels for his blood sugars by following the diet that I teach in my clinic, which is a very low glycemic strategy. But he'd started to gain weight in spite of increasing his exercise and presumably eating well. But the dietary history showed that one of the things he'd started to do is to drink a glass of apple cider every night. So he had bought up a few gallons of apple cider and started to drink this every night, and was unaware that any kind of a fruit juice is a very concentrated form of fructose. So when you're eating a low glycemic diet, it's crucial that you avoid concentrated sources of fructose, because fructose stimulates the liver in people who have insulin resistance to worsen their insulin resistance. And that means that it stimulates the liver to store fat, to tell the body to store fat. Now, people that have normal metabolism can consume this kind of a food without any problem. In fact, the average person who has no metabolic issues can consume many servings of fruit a day without any problem at all. But once you've developed insulin resistance, that's no longer the case. Everybody's a little bit different in how sensitive they are to the fructose, but everybody who is trying to reverse their insulin resistance needs to be very cautious with concentrated fructose. So any kind of a fruit juice is going to be concentrated fructose. So I want you to be aware of that issue. If you're attempting to lose weight, if you're attempting to control high blood pressure, attempting to reverse diabetes by dietary strategies, then this is a crucial thing to avoid. No concentrated fruit, especially no concentrated fruit juice. So when you're consuming fruit, if you're allowing that in your diet with your low glycemic program, you always want to consume the fruit with other foods, vegetables and protein and fat. And you try to avoid very concentrated sources of the fruit, which equals a concentrated source of fructose. So I hope you find this little tip helpful. God bless and have a good day.